Welcome to St. Alphonsus Regional Medical Center in Boise. I'm Chris Shirazi, the Boise Chest Pain Coordinator. Today we're going to be reviewing the EMS direct-to-cath lab process. For more information on communication with the MAC, please review the process flow that has been provided to you by your supervisor. Today we will be discussing how to arrive to the cath lab when you've been instructed to go directly to the cath lab instead of stopping off in the ER. On arrival to the hospital campus, you'll want to go to the North Tower entrance, which is labeled N2. When you arrive at the North Tower entrance, you'll come in, parking into the ambulance bay, and when you're ready to unload your patient, you can push the button, which will alert the MAC to your arrival, and they will open up the doors. The cath lab is located on the 3rd floor of the North Tower. You'll take the back elevators up to the 3rd floor. So once in the elevator, we're going to go up to the 3rd floor North Tower. Depending on the time of day you arrive, you may end up with a full cath lab crew and cardiologist. After hours, more than likely you'll have a heart center support associate who will be opening up the lab and greeting you here. We're going to go down the hallway to the cath lab. To get into the lab, you have to initiate the door by swiping your hand in front of the hand sign. We're going to then walk down the hall and we're going to look for the door that has the yellow STEMI sign. Here we go. The yellow STEMI sign is above the door. The door should be open when you come in. Right now it's not open because there's a case going on. Once in the room, you can bring your gurney up to align with the cath lab table, but we request that we leave the patient and all of the emergency monitoring equipment on the patient and connected until we move the patient over to the cath lab table. We will do this at the direction of the cath lab crew when they arrive. Once the patient has been moved over and all the emergency equipment has been taken off and transferred to the cath lab crew, we request that you do stay with the patient until the cardiologist is here and you can give report. Some helpful things that you can do in the field prior to arrival when bringing a STEMI patient to the cath lab would be to place bilateral IVs with extension tubing if possible, and also to stay away from the right lower arm due to the fact that the cardiologists are using the radial approach more frequently with our STEMI patients. It's also helpful to have them undressed as much as possible. We thank you for your cooperation and for the processes that we can do to provide our patients better care by getting them to the cath lab quicker.